They were all in. The messages, the late-night talks, the emotional intimacy, it felt real. And then cold silence. They didn't ghost you exactly. They just pulled back. Less interest, less effort, less you. And now you're left in that unbearable limbo, wondering, what did I do wrong? Why did the connection vanish? Here's the truth no one tells you. It's not always about love. It's about power. And the moment they feel they have you, they pull away to test if you'll chase. But what if you could flip that emotional script and make them crave you again? According to behavioral psychology research, emotional uncertainty activates the same brain regions as cocaine addiction. That means when someone is unsure about how you feel, they become more obsessed, not less. So let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how the people you ignore seem to want you more? It's no coincidence. It's controlled psychological leverage. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you a tactic used by social engineers, high-level persuaders, and even toxic partners to make someone emotionally hooked. It's subtle, it's dark, and it works. By the end of this video, you'll know how to execute the exact move that can shift their mindset from pulling away to can't stop thinking about you. When someone pulls back, your natural instinct is to reach out, to check in, to reconnect, to fix what feels broken. But that instinct is the exact reason they lose emotional urgency. You've become predictable, safe, emotionally available on demand. And while that might sound like a good thing, the brain doesn't crave what it fully understands. Craves uncertainty, craves inconsistency, because unpredictability triggers a psychological loop called intermittent reinforcement. Here's what that means. Imagine a slot machine. You don't win every time, but the possibility of a win, that's what keeps people addicted. In relationships, this works exactly the same. When you suddenly break your pattern, pull your energy back, go quiet, disengage without explanation, you disrupt their emotional expectations. They start wondering, why haven't they replied? Did I lose them? Are they done with me? And in that discomfort, their desire grows. That's the disruption trigger. It's not about playing games. It's about reclaiming your psychological position. You're not chasing their validation anymore. You're introducing uncertainty on purpose. Because when you control the rhythm of your presence, you control how they feel in your absence. And that is where obsession begins. Once you've triggered emotional disruption, you don't chase, you don't explain, you withdraw carefully, because now you're shifting them into a dopamine deprivation loop. Here's how it works. When they were receiving constant attention, their brain adjusted. Every message, every compliment, it became normal, expected. But now, you've interrupted the flow. They're no longer getting the reward. And dopamine, the chemical that fuels anticipation and craving, starts to spike not when they get you, but when they can't. In that space of silence, their mind starts spiraling. Not because you're gone, but because they don't know why. The brain hates unfinished stories, and you've just left them in chapter 6 with no idea how it ends. Now they're refreshing texts, checking your social media, replaying conversations, looking for signs, because scarcity turns value into obsession. But here's the key, you can't hold back forever. The loop only works if you re-engage sporadically with unpredictability. One-word replies, late responses, sudden warmth, followed by silence again. Each hit of attention becomes a high. Each absence becomes withdrawal. And slowly, they begin to crave the very thing you used to give so freely. But now it's on your terms. They're locked in the loop, and they don't even realize you engineered it. Here's the truth most people never understand. Obsession isn't created through presence. It's created through controlled absence. When you master the art of unpredictability, when you stop chasing and start shifting the rhythm, you no longer react to their silence. You make them react to yours. It's not about being cruel. It's about reclaiming your value and letting them feel the weight of losing it. Because those who pull back often expect you to collapse. But when you don't, when you calmly detach, you become unforgettable. They'll wonder where you went, why it changed, and how to get that feeling back. And when they finally come back around, you'll know it wasn't an accident. It was design. If this hit you deeper than you expected, like the video, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Comment your thoughts below, I read everyone. And subscribe for more real, raw psychology content like this. Stay sharp. Stay in control.